YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Gabby, and today's video we are back with another buy or buy, which is a series I do every month where I go through Lululemon's new releases and tell you whether I would buy them or not. We have so much to get through this week, so I'm very excited to shop the new things with you. And just as a reminder, I do this every week on TikTok. I've also been getting a lot better of uploading like little shorts of kind of the highlights of each week, so be sure you're subscribed to stay up to date with all of the new things at Lululemon. I also post the markdown things on Thursdays. I also have a Google Doc that lists out all of the new items and all of the markdown items every week. I'll have that linked down below in the description in case you want to check it out. Bookmark it, come back to it, and you can keep up with the drops in real time. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, one more thing I just wanted to say before I get started. I typically link all of the products down below too, but I've been finding in these videos that there's just been so many products that I talk about that I can't link them all. I've literally run out of space in the description, so I will have kind of the more general Lululemon link for you there, as well as my Google Doc, so that you can reference it every week and keep up with the new drops that way. And I will link a few of like the very noteworthy items as well down in the description, but you can shop any of the Lululemon stuff through that link, and it really helps support my channel here. So thank you if you do, and if you want to shop, there's no extra cost for you. It just helps me through a small form of commission. But without further ado of the boring stuff, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing today I wanted to go through is a new app-only exclusive drop. Basically, you just have to have a profile or an account on the app and be signed in to access these early things. They usually happen about once a month, I would say, but by the time you are seeing this, this will actually be on the full website. So today is March 21st when I am recording this, and you guys will be seeing this next week on Friday. The first thing we have here is the Align, and these are the low rise flared pants. So they have clearly brought back low rise, which I really don't know how to feel about this, you guys. It is giving me very like OG groove pant vibes, which I don't know how I feel about it. These are 32.5 inches, so they are very long. They gave us 3 colors, Java, Chambray, and black. I don't know if I can get back on board with the low rise. I know there's some people that have been asking for it and been wanting it, so here it is for you. But for me, I don't think I can get back on the low rise bandwagon, but who knows, maybe I'll come around. We also have the return of the Go-Getter pouch. These used to be on the website and then they kind of disappeared for a while, but it looks like they are revamping them and have brought them back. So it does have the little zippered pouch in the front and then like the main compartment as well. So we have Wild Berry, Pink Pastel, Mint Moment, and Black and Silver. We got some cargo pants. I think these are men's pants, that's who's modeling it, but I think women could also probably wear these too. So more of a gender neutral cargo pant, if you will. Not really for me for sure, but we got trench, medium olive, and black. Again, low rise. These are just like plain legging Aligns. I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued, but also kind of triggered. Then we have this half sleeve close to body shelf t-shirt. This does have a built-in bra in it. Again, I just don't know why they do the seams like right across the chest kind of thing. That is like my biggest pet peeve. Otherwise, it looks like this shirt has potential, but for that reason of the giant seams kind of right down the chest, I don't know. I don't like it. It doesn't fit me well. It doesn't flatter me. And then we also have the Go-Getter pouch mini in 4 colors. So again, these usually are on the app only for about a week, and then they will be accessible to everybody on the website the following week. So you should be able to access them now just on the website. Also, before we get into this week's weekly drop, I just wanted to go over a few notable things that came out in the past month since I did my last buy or buy. So the first thing is new Blissfeel shoes. These are the Blissfeel 2. Now they have updated the design of the Blissfeels, I hear, so you can see on the shoe here, the top kind of perforation is a little bit different than the original Bliss feels, and I guess they have more of a hugged feeling at the heel. So they're a little bit like almost slimmer, I want to say, but like not like narrow. It's just like more of a hugged feeling is what I'm hearing. And then again, the perforation on the top is a little bit different. It's supposed to be more breathable, I guess. I have not actually tried these. I didn't love any of the colors that they came out with. Plus I still have unworn brand new Lululemon shoes in my closet that I bought before I left working there. So I did not feel the need to jump on these right away. If there is a color that I really like that comes out eventually, then maybe I will give these a go, but let me know down in the comments if you've given these a try. Again, these have a 30-day free trial, so if you want to get them, you can test them out, wear them, and if they don't work for you, then you can bring them back within that 30 days and get a refund. So I don't know, I feel like there is definitely low risk in trying out the shoes, and is like a great way to get like into the shoes at least and try them out and see if they're gonna work for you. The other thing that was noteworthy that came out is a whole bunch of new belt bags recently. So we have Mint Moment. I did pick this one up if you caught that in my haul. Oh, I don't think this one's new, but it's like the logo one. This Hyper Dye Rover Multi. We got a word mark thing, white, and of course Java, which I feel like has been the biggest trend and most popular belt bag color recently, but it seems like the belt bags are still in stock, which is great. Okay, and now for this week's drop, I'm really hoping the app is going to cooperate with me here, because I know sometimes the app takes a little bit longer to load and can be a little bit glitchy while it's loading in, but hopefully it's good to go now. So the first thing we have here is the City Adventurer large tote bag. Again, I feel like this is a really great kind of like duffel bag for travel. It does have the trolley compatible sleeve as well, or if you just need like a general overnight bag, or if you dance, play tennis, I think this could be like a really versatile tote bag. We have a lot of like new golf and tennis gear as well. So the first thing we have is this Nulux half zip golf short sleeve. Again, Nulux is going to be that really lightweight kind of sleek feeling material. I'm not sure how I feel about like the mock neck thing. I kind of feel like it looks a little bit more like swimwear than golf wear, and I feel like it would also depend on the golf course dress code whether these are really gonna work or not. For me, I just can't like casually golf at city golf courses, so it'd probably work, but I don't know if you golf at like a country club if that would work necessarily, but it does have potential. We have the All It Takes short sleeve Nulu shirt in magenta purple and wild indigo. I do have this one in blissful blue. I really like it. The only thing for me is I do find it tends to ride up quite a bit, and I have to like pull it down and adjust it. So not a huge fan on that, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's just because like of my belly now and, you know, being pregnant and having a bump there, and that's kind of like forcing it up, or if it's just the material in general, but honestly it's a super comfy shirt and I do really like it. Next we have the grid texture tennis tank top. Honestly, I am not a huge fan of the grid texture items. I just find it, I don't know, I don't like the texture of it. I don't know how to describe it to you, but it just not for me. I don't really know how to feel about this. I also don't play tennis, so I don't think I can attest to whether this would be actually good for tennis or not, but it looks like nice and cooling. Yeah, the texture thing for me is not it. We got Electric Lemon in our speed ups. We got a bunch of new shorts and stuff now, which I love to see for the spring and summer. I hope they're bringing out more colors than this too as we kind of progress through these spring and summer months, because it's just like my favorite time. We have a new hijab in gray sage. I feel like they haven't brought out like new colors in these in a while, but I have heard good things about it. Bucket hats, I guess, are also back in style. This is definitely not for me. I'm not a hat girl. I have two of the baller hats from Lululemon, and that's pretty much as far as I'm gonna get hat wise. Other than winter hats, that is a necessity where I live. Next we have some all yours cotton tees. We got Java and Velvet Dust. Wow, the Java sold out fast. That is surprising, unless it's just loading in. Or it could be already sold out. I don't really know. Let's see what else. I feel like they restocked all of these Sonic Pink shorts too. And I don't know if it's just me, but does it look different on here than it did before? Like it looks almost brighter and more like a highlighty color than like the previous Sonic Pink. I don't know, maybe that's just me being paranoid and like constantly looking at the website, but that Sonic Pink looks slightly different, so I don't know if they changed like manufacturers or something and the color is a little bit different now or what. We also have some more summer running items. So this is the UV protection fold over running long sleeve shirt. Now, I'm not really a huge runner, so I can't really attest to this. I don't really know. Does the fold over just refer to the pleats in the back? I think so. Okay, interesting. I mean, UV protection is good. We always want some UV protection. I think these are like great if you know, are on a boat or, you know, something like that, like out in the sun for long periods of the day. If you garden or something, always just having some UV protection is great. But also if you run in the summer, also great. Again, this grid texture thing comes in this dress. Can you, yeah, you can kind of see it more on the Melody screen. It's a little bit more apparent. I don't know, guys. I just, no. And again, I don't play tennis, so I really don't have a use for that anyways. We got a couple new colors in the bodysuit. I have been loving mine in black, but we have Blissful Blue, Chambray, and Twilight Rose. Again, all super, super pretty, but I'd like to see more of our like spring and summer colors maybe come out in this. I don't know. Also, this is new. We got the Invisiwear in lace. But it says performance lace, so I'm not really sure what performance lace necessarily is, but I guess just a little bit more durable than regular lace. Kind of interested about these. Don't know if I would actually buy them, but I'm intrigued. They also redid the Train to Be short sleeve shirts, so they redid the perforations kind of to be more so on the side in like a different pattern instead of like all over, I believe they used to be, which I kind of don't like the look of it as much. Like I just feel like it doesn't like do anything like shape wise when it's like just the perforation here. I kind of liked the all over perforation if I'm going for a perforated tee. We got a ton of new Swiftly text too, so definitely check out the Google Doc, but there's literally so many spring and summer colors and I am living for it. I'm so glad we're bringing back the Swiftlys, and the Swiftly wall is like plump and full in my store and it's just so satisfying to see. So tons of new Swiftlys again, and a ton of different variations too. We got the Flow Y in raw linen. I think this is a beautiful neutral color. Again, if you love neutrals and you're looking for neutrals, this is a great item. The fold over running tank. Yeah, I definitely would probably go with a running tank, but I don't think this one has UV in it. And I also really don't know what the fabric would be. It just says smooth, stretchy fabric. In terms of sweat wicking material, I cannot attest to whether it is or is not. Speed ups in Mint Moment. Oh my gosh, I just love this color. It doesn't do it justice online. I feel like it looks a little bit more washed out and faded, but in person it is gorgeous. I would prefer, like I do prefer the Hottie Hots over the Speed Ups just because of that back zipper. I just don't love it, especially when I'm sitting. I feel like the zipper can dig in if I'm like up against a chair or something. So I do prefer the Hottie Hots now over the Speed Ups, but I used to love the Speed Ups too. This is a new Swiftly. This is the mid-weight half zip long sleeve. Again, I feel like this is good for running so that you could like unzip it, but if you still wanted the full sleeves, it's kind of nice. It does have more of a ventilation perforation to it. So great for training, especially if you train outdoors or, you know, in kind of that in-between climate temperatures, you get a little bit warmer. You can just undo the zipper. Brand new item, so I haven't tested it out or tried it on or anything. I would assume it runs true to size. We got some Wonder Trains in Gray Sage. I think that's a reoccurring, like a reoccurring color? I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but anyways, it was out before, it's coming back now. We have Blaze Nomad in our Wonder Train shorts. It kind of looks like Crunch Dye, I think it was. It kind of looks like that, and they did like an orange coral and a black, and I feel like this is giving me very much that vibe. I'm not a huge fan of it personally. I would just rather go with a plain solid color. Ooh, lots of sculpt cropped tanks. I don't actually own any of these, but they did redo the back of it, like the mesh. Instead of having like that peekaboo window cutout, it does just have like a mesh panel in there now. I actually haven't tried this on, so I don't know how it fits in comparison to the old sculpt tanks, but I love Tidal Teal and Sunny Coral, like my top two colors this spring and summer so far. And we have the new Lilac Smoked oversized funnel neck half zip. This is selling out so quickly. When I did my live today, there were so many people who bought this and it's already sold out in the extra large, extra large. For me, I would say that this one definitely looks darker in person. Like I did a comparison between the Lavender Dew and Lilac Smoke. This one's darker in person than it's showing on the website. This looks really close to Lavender Dew, but I guarantee you it is actually a little bit more like pigmented and darker in person. It's such a beautiful color though for spring and summer. I am hoping, crossing my fingers, praying that this comes out in a half zip or a full zip, because I just don't love the funnel neck ones. I have it in Lavender Dew. I really don't wear it. I literally only have it because it's one of my favorite colors from Lululemon, but as you know, I prefer the half zips way more. So if it comes out in a half zip, I would probably end up getting it. I really don't have a ton of purple Scubas, and it is actually a very, very beautiful color. I do have this tennis rally bag. Again, I don't play tennis, but I do think it looks very functional for tennis, for the purpose it is designed for. We have a new Warp Stream multi-pocket high-rise golf skirt. Now this one has pockets like in the side, like pants. They are zippered, but I would be interested to see how it looks with actual like golf balls and tees in there. Does it look bulky and bulgy? But I'd like that they're coming out with like a longer length of skirt as well for golf, because I do find the Pace Rivals can run a little bit short, and like I said, depending on your golf course's dress code, might not be getting away with that. I don't know how I feel about like this fabric in particular. I would love to try this on if it comes into store, but I'm not totally set on it just like picking it up because I don't golf that avidly. But I love that they're coming out with more golf stuff, don't get me wrong. Now this is interesting. They took off the Find Your Pace shorts and they've redone them / renamed them to the Fast and Free Reflective High Rise Classic Fit Short 3 inches. But I promise you these are pretty much the same as the Find Your Pace. I did try these on in store and I would have to say I like the fit of these better. I don't really know what they did too much differently with them, but I just felt like more covered and secured in them. Like for the Find Your Pace shorts, I just found they were like too short, too flimsy. I don't know. I just feel like these ones I felt like better in them. So I do like them. They do have a 2-inch version, and that kind of more felt like the Find Your Pace, original Find Your Pace to me. They were very, very short and very thin and not like giving me enough coverage and security. So I do recommend trying these out if you are a Find Your Pace lover and you're looking for more shorts this summer. They are now called the Fast and Free High Rise Reflective Short. We also have this UV protection fold over running t-shirt. I love Sunny Coral, but I feel like this one, the little flouncy ruffles in the front, I don't know how to feel about that. I just don't think you need something like flowy to run in, like in that sense. Like it doesn't need to have that flowiness there, in my opinion. We also got a new Scuba oversized half zip. This is called Mango Dream. It does look a little bit lighter, I feel like, in the photos than it looked in person. I would say it's almost a little bit more saturated, kind of like this photo here actually, like the end photo. This is like a good depiction of the color, a little bit more saturated than the previous ones. Someone said this looked like craft dinner to them, and I literally can't unsee it now, unfortunately. But I do feel like it does kind of look like mango ice cream or like a mango Malona bar kind of thing. So it is a very pretty color. I am just not an orange yellow girly. It does not go with my skin tone. It does not do me any favors. So unfortunately I'm going to pass on this one, but I did end up picking up the Tidal Teal, if you did see that in my latest haul, and I absolutely love this color. So you win some, you lose some. The Pace Rival Extra Long is back. Again, I feel like this might be a little bit more appropriate for golf and tennis that do have like a more strict dress code, like at a country club. Now these are interesting, and I think they did sell out quite quickly. These are the Dance Studio high-rise shorts, and I did have these in black. I did get them in true navy, but I did opt to return them just because I wasn't gonna wear them this summer, and then I don't really know how my body's gonna change after having the baby, so I decided to return them. But I actually really love them. I loved them last year. I highly recommend them. So these are actually lined, so they will have the liner in them like the Dance Studio pants. They're not gonna have like the liner like the Hottie Hots or the Speed Ups, where it's like an underwear liner, I believe. I think it's going to be like lined in the sense that there's 2 layers of fabric throughout the short, and it's going to be a little bit softer on the inside, which I kind of like because it's the one thing I don't love about the dance studio shorts. I do find them a little bit stiffer and more crinkly. I feel like those are going to be very popular. We also had this Ebja Street marble dye. I actually really like this. I don't love the Ebja Street cropped long sleeves. I just find they don't really fit for me kind of in the band versus the arms. Like I would size up to a 4 in the arms, but then the kind of body of it gets way too loose and I just don't like the look of that. Whereas like the 2 feels really tight in the built-in bra band part and really tight in the armpits. So a little bit of a tricky size for me personally, but I absolutely love this marble dye, Tidal Teal, and the Sonic Pink. I don't know what it is about like this in particular, but I am very, very intrigued and I really like it. Oh, here's the Dance Studio shorts in Java. Again, I think, yeah, these have sold out pretty quickly as well. Anything in Java these days is selling out so, so quickly. Ooh, we have a removable sweatband all sport visor. Oh my goodness. Wow, I guess visors are coming back again with golf. I feel like it's really popular. You can use it for tennis, and I feel like they're just coming back in general. So this one does have like a little actual sweatband, like a cotton terry sweatband in there, and I guess you can remove that and wash it, which is actually kind of nice because, you know, sweating in your hat and then you gotta wash it all the time. This kind of prevents that part of it and you just have to wash like the sweatband. So I actually kind of like that innovation, but I don't know if I can get back on the visor train, you guys. We got some new hair elastics, or like a new style of hair elastics. These are the flat hair elastics 6-pack. Again, it looks more like that ribbony kind of elasticy material. I don't think these would stay in my hair personally. I have very thin and fine and sleek hair, so I do have to pick hair elastics very carefully because I do find these would probably slip out if I was to work out with them. We got a whole bunch of new colors in the side cinch shopper bag. We got Wild Berry, Tidewater Teal, Solar Orange, and Emerald Ice. I don't actually own this bag, but I've heard a lot of great things about them. Again, more of the grid texture tennis items in the short sleeve and the long sleeve version. Oh, this I thought was interesting though. This I would wear for golf. This is the Swiftly Tech short sleeve half zip polo shirt. I love the Swiftly Techs. They're one of my favorites. Plus this one has a polo, so it would be golf approved, like golf dress code approved. And I love that it has a zipper so you can unzip it if you get a little bit too hot instead of the buttons. I just found the quick dry polo, I believe, the buttons, and then it has an extra flap there. I didn't love the look of that, but I actually really like the look of this one. I think it looks nice, sleek, sophisticated if you worked at a golf course or something and you needed like a collar shirt. I actually really like this. I would definitely be interested in trying it. I don't think I'm hitting up the golf course this summer as I will be quite big in the belly and I don't think I could balance to hit a golf ball or even see a golf ball below me by that point. So I don't know, but I really want to try this shirt because I think it's very nice. I do like this melon sorbet color. This did come out in a belt bag in the US only. Never hit the Canadian website sadly, or else I would have definitely bought that. But I am debating about getting this keychain because I love the melon sorbet color. I just think this looks so nice, especially with this gray sage color combo, and I want something a little bit smaller than my Never Lost keychain because that one is giant. If you've seen those, they're literally as big as my head, and sometimes it's just like a little inconvenient to try and throw that in your pocket in the summer when I don't have like a bag with me. So I feel like getting a smaller keychain might be nice, might be handy when I'm just on the go and don't need a lot. Headbands are now back in style, you guys. So we got Tidal Teal in the women's flyaway tamer headband, which I actually really like Tidal Teal, but I just can't believe headbands are back. They never worked for me. I don't think they ever will, so I'm not going to be getting on that bandwagon right away. But Gen Z says they're cool now for athleisure wear, which is very interesting because that definitely gives me throwback vibes to junior high, and I don't really love it. Oh, also the Invigorate tank no longer exists. It is now renamed to the Wonder Train Racerback tank top. It's pretty much identical to the Invigorate, I would say. I don't know if they updated it too much in the sense of like fit and design because it looks very, very similar to me. I haven't actually tried this one on, and I don't own the original Invigorate, so I can't actually attest to which one is better. Again, it has the seams right in the front, which is a deterring factor for me, but for those who are looking for the Invigorate tank, it is now renamed to the Wonder Train Racerback tank top. Okay, I can't remember if these are new since my last video, but the smooth fit pull-on high-rise pants, I think they are, I can't remember. I did try these on in store. I would say I'm like right in between sizes, between like a 2 and a 4, where the 2 fits really well kind of in the leg and the pant part, but it was a little bit snug in the waist. Again, when I tried these on, I did have a very, very small baby bump, so that could have played into it. But when I did go up to a 4, it did feel nicer in the waist, but it was way too big kind of in the legs where it's like bunching between like behind the knees and kind of at the gusset. So it just didn't look as dressy and nice. So definitely could be a little bit tricky for sizing on this one depending on your measurements, but this has great potential to be a nice dress pant. Oh, here's the Fast and Free. These are the Airflow ones. Again, super, super short, 2 inches. They do have the like elastic on the waist so you can like put a t-shirt or a towel, I guess, through it if you so desire. So there were a couple other new versions or new styles of the Wonder Train tank. So we have the straight strap, and I would say, again, this one felt very tight to get on. It was a little bit of a struggle for me, to be honest. Absolutely love the cutout in the back. And again, for size reference, I don't really know because my rib cage is widening and, you know, measurements are changing for me. I did try on a 4. I felt that was hard to get on, so I maybe could have gone up to a 6, but pre-pregnancy, a 4 might have been fine, to be honest with you. So cute potential with that one. And then they also had the Wonder Train mesh strap tank top. So this one has a cutout in the front and then the mesh in the back. I didn't try this one on, it's not in stores, but I don't know, I feel like it might be the same thing, might be a little tight to get on, especially with the cutout right here. It needs to be a little bit tighter to have support in the band. If you've tried this item, let me know down in the comments if you like it or not. But that's pretty much it for the new releases this month. Leave me a comment down below on your favorite item that has dropped or an item that you're hoping to see drop in the near future. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so again you don't miss those short videos every single week for New Release Tuesday and We Made Too Much Thursday, and hit that notification bell so you are notified when I post new videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.